answering your questions about retirement. It's Money Talk with Michael Eastham.
Should our trust be the beneficiary of our IRAs, or is naming the kids directly safer?
Of course, naming beneficiaries is always the more direct way of passing on accounts and assets to the next generation or to your charitable interests. But I have to tell you that naming a trust could also solve the same problem. And there are circumstances where both could be beneficial. Like, for example, you may want to name a trust the beneficiary of your account in the event that you have a special needs child or you have minors who may inherit money and you don't want them to get those funds directly, especially in the case of special needs, or if you have a situation where maybe you have a child who has a drug or alcohol problem and you don't want them to get a lump sum distribution for fear of squandering those assets. Using the trust as a beneficiary could cause some tax implications, but it could also provide additional control that you wouldn't necessarily have outside of the trust. So making sure that you understand that is very important. Having individuals listed as a direct beneficiary is a simpler way to go, but if you have more complicated issues, more complicated assets, and different types of distribution needs, then making sure that you have the trust as a beneficiary could certainly solve a lot of those problems. In other words, the trust could aggregate all of your assets in one place and then provide for specified distribution when you're gone. Keep all those things in mind. Of course, every situation is going to be a little bit different, but if this was helpful to you, certainly like and subscribe and check out the next video for an upcoming video of Money Talk. Thanks so much.